Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's matchup, we've got a pair of wide receivers who certainly want to be targeted throughout the game. It's the Seahawks going up against the Texans. So now let's go to Seattle, Washington, where Jim and Phil have the call.
Now as we go to the field, it's Percy Harvin back deep for the kickoff. And Randy Bullock has this one teed up as we gear up for kickoff. And the tackle's made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31. They come to the line, and it's first down. Baldwin. Lined up in the slot. Wilson's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Wilson sends it to Rice. And Rice is able to get the job done and picks up the first down.
The quarterback that time realized it was zone coverage. He just waited for the defense to get out of position, and he threw it to the open hole.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Will run it. Here's the handoff. Good piece of tackling. And the offense here in this one will be looking to put points on the board in bunches. It's now second down. Baldwin's lined up now as a slot receiver. The give. Up the middle. That brings the play to an end. Let's talk about this defense. At linebacker, he's had to come back from a couple of knee injuries. Brian Cushing.
Yeah, he's the pride of Bergen Catholic High School in the state of New Jersey. When healthy, of course, we know one of the best inside linebackers in the NFL.
And he's thrown to the ground. The Seahawks have a man down, and we'll step aside for a quick break and be back in just a moment. This is a surprise so early in this game, going for it on fourth down. Wilson's lined up, two tight ends set. On the money. They fail to convert, and now a change of possession. The quarterback is a well-traveled, highly respected passer in this league. He's already played for teams like the Rams, the Bengals, the Bills, and the Titans. And here is Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Ryan Fitzpatrick now with the Houston Texans. Going to be interested to see how that works out down there. But when he had a chance to play last year with the Tennessee Titans, man, did he put up some big numbers.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. And the quarterback gives it to Arian Foster. Danielle's got an injury update for us. Let's go to her now.
Guys, I had a chance to speak with a Seahawks team official. He couldn't tell me the specifics, but he could confirm it was a severe knee injury. On top of that, the staff is saying it's hard to know how long he'll be out at this point, but guys, it will most likely be an extended period of time.
They're in punting formation. And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. First down coming up. Offense lines up here. Wilson from the shotgun. Pulls it in. Harvin's brought down but has the first.
Good job by the receiver that time. Getting that extra couple yards, gets a first down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
The Seahawks from the 32. Still got it after the play action. Failing to complete that one. So second down here. Offense lines up here. The defense gets the sack.
Well, that's a good job by the defense that time, getting the sack on the blitz. And when you blitz, you're taking a chance. You better get to the quarterback, and that time they did.
The Seahawks in the pistol formation. Third and forever. And looking underneath, this will go incomplete.
Tim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Going for it on fourth down. The Seahawks from the 27. Wilson keeps it. Reaches out and snatches it.
And you got to be smarter than that. You can't go for it every single time on fourth and long. There is a thing they have in the NFL. It's called a punt. Do it more often.
The Texans from the 37. Foster's going to get it from the eye. And he's going to be tackled right around the 37.
Outside linebackers are just, they really are great athletes. They got size and they can really run. That was a good job by the outside linebacker there that time, stopping the outside run for the whole game.
Second down and 11. And he's forced to the ground.
Well, you see it all the time. When the offensive line can't stop the defensive pass rush, then you have your running backs hit a defensive lineman before they go out for the pass.
The Texans snap it at the 41. Catch made. The tackle is made, and that's a 3-and-out series for the offense.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
They face first down. They've come out in the dime package. Wilson's got it in the gun. He'll fire it out to the left. Wilson sends it to Harvin.
This league now, you got to keep these wide receivers and quarterbacks guessing. You just can't come out there and play man-to-man every play and think that's going to work. You got to mix in some zones, some blitzes, and then occasionally go man-to-man coverage.
First down at the 33. Play action. He'll throw it over the middle. He's got the catch. The Seahawks now move the chains.
Every quarterback in the NFL loves this coverage where you got four defensive backs all playing deep. So in routes, anything across the middle, usually it's wide open. Good job by the quarterback taking advantage of the defense that time.
The first quarter comes to an end, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First down here. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
2nd and 2. Wilson with the give. Muscles through the defender. That'll stop the play right there.
When you have an offense like this that just keeps getting first downs, not only are they moving in scoring position, but they're giving their defense a lot of rest.
1st and 10. Here's Baldwin. That's a gain of 10.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down, Jim. That's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
Russell Wilson will take it from the gun. Can't hold on here as this goes incomplete.
Jim, when you look at drop passes in the NFL, it's almost always for the same reason. They take their eyes off the football, the receivers, just before it gets there. And when you do that, that little bit of lack of concentration will cause you to drop the pass.
2nd and 10. And incomplete as Baldwin can't hold on.
It's really simple. Keep your eyes on the football. When they're not on it, that's when you drop it, and that's what happened that time.
And Rice is in the slot. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Out to the left. Almost intercepted that time.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted, and the guy dropped it. You just go, yes, I got a break. Now can you capitalize on that break?
And he converts here on the field goal try.
You always want to be rewarded for a nice drive in a football game, even when it's a field goal, because you've made a lot of good plays, you've executed them, you got yourself in position to get some points, and that field goal just reinforces everything.
Fields the football at the 3. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Texans are set now for their next possession. Martin's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Fitzpatrick standing back in the shotgun ready for the snap. The defense gets a sack.
Well, you expect defensive ends to get sacks because they come around the outside. But when you get pressure from the inside and the defensive tackle gets a sack, that's just an added bonus.
Fitzpatrick's going to take it from the gun. Oh, and almost picked off that time.
Well, it doesn't get much worse than this, does it? You're losing the football game. Now you're looking at 3rd and long. And look, there are no miracles in the NFL. I'll tell you that. So be smart. If the play is not there, don't force it. Dump it off and wait for the next time you get it.
Fitzpatrick's back in shotgun formation. And after only 3 plays, that incompletion brings us to 4th down. A player is down on the field, and the training staff comes out, and we'll step aside for just a moment. One of the best ever, Shane Lechler out to punt. Harvin will return the punt. And the tackle is made right around the 39-yard line. The Seahawks ready now to start their next series. They'll take it here from the 39. The Texans come out in the nickel. The Seahawks have it at the 39. Keeps it here. Picks up about 5.
Russell Wilson is so quick. Hard to get a good shot on him. Every time he runs the football, he knows to get to the ground just before the big hit comes.
Let's go now to Danielle Bellini, who has the injury update.
Guys, I just spoke with a Seahawks official. They wouldn't specifically say what the injury was other than it's an upper body injury that won't stop him from returning. Back to you.
The Seahawks have been a little bit unbalanced with their attack, but one man, one receiver certainly isn't complaining. Harvin's been targeted throughout the first half, and he's helped his team big time.
All offenses, of course, they want to be balanced, but at this point, who cares? It's working so well, throwing the football outside that, hey, as long as you get the job done, that's all that matters.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. And Rice is a receiver in the slot. Here's Baldwin. Muscles through the defender. Touchdown, Seattle.
Well, we're talking about some of the fastest humans on earth. And we take into account you can't touch them or breathe on them. That's how they're able to get open and make so many catches.
Wilson's going to look on now from the sideline. That last drive, he contributed more than 50 yards in the air. Stephen Hauschka ready for the kickoff. The flag is out as the play continues. Sloppy mistake here. That kick travels out of bounds.
Automatic first down.
It's first down as they head to the line. You're getting close to the 2-minute warning. Time for one more play. Foster swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. And we've reached the 2-minute warning in this one. After running it, it's second down. Nickel formation for the defense here. From the gun. Intercepted. Space to work. Seattle is in for the score. Touchdown.
Well, I really have no complaints. Sometimes you're going to throw interceptions, but my complaint is the offensive players. Nobody hustling, nobody there to make the tackle, and they return it all the way for a touchdown.
The Seahawks now lined up for the extra point. Extra point is good. The Texans just can't stop them here before the half. And now they'll wait for the kickoff, facing a sizable deficit. The score's 17-0. Flag is out. I saw the coach down on the sideline, and he is furious about that ball being kicked out of bounds.
Dude, I have no stake in this game. I'm mad, too. You got to kick it off. The field is 53 yards wide, and we couldn't kick it in between those 53 yards. It's like you hit the driver. You can't keep it on the fairway.
And he hauls it in. He is tackled at the 40-yard line. They get set quickly, ready for another snap. Out of the shotgun. Trying to work that left side. Inaccurate with that one. That last pass incomplete, and it brings up third down. Martin's lined up in the slot. Fitzpatrick's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Got the completion. That's a good tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out. The Texans have had a tough time moving the football through the air, and it's been part of the reason why they trail at this point. Fitzpatrick's struggled mightily, and they're going to need to get him going, Phil.
They are going to need to get him going. But listen, let's give the defense a little credit. It's not all about bad offense. The defense is on top of everything. They're playing very well, and I think the offense needs to change what they're trying to do.
At the 3-yard line.
The offense is backed up. Wilson set. Empty backfield. First down and 10. And the tackle was made in the end zone. That's a safety. Martin's got it on the return. And Irvin's there to make the tackle. The Texans now start their drive at the 40. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Brought down after after a gain of 6. The Texans are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. And now they'll try over again on second down. Arian Foster lined up in the backfield. Out of the gun. And he's taken down. Timeout's called. We're going to step aside. See back in just a moment. Third down. From the shotgun. And he's going to be sacked. So, just 3 plays and out for the offense.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the third down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
Lechler is back now. He'll be punting it away. So that's going to do it here for the first half. Seahawks are up here in this one. Johnson's going to start his return. And he's met head on right there at the 20. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. And the quarterback gives it to Arian Foster. They'll mark the football at the 22. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. Foster's going to secure the handoff. He's brought down at the 25-yard line.
Foster's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Foster takes his spot in the backfield. 3rd and 5. Play action fake. Looking to throw. They're going to get him here for a sack.
Well, you just get tired of sending 3 or 4 players at the quarterback in passing situations. So this time the defensive coordinator sends the blitz, and they are up for it. And they get to the QB and get a sack.
One of the best ever. Shane Lechler out to punt. Harvin will return the punt. Has 12 on this play. First down here. Wide receivers are bunched up. Wilson from the shotgun. With 2 hands, he has it. Gets about 9 on the play. The Texans have been busting through that offensive line and putting pressure on the quarterback from the start.
Jim, I would say that you are right. They're busting through, they're running over, whatever you want, they are getting it done.
Second down after that pass play. Harvin's lined up now as a slot receiver. They'll go ground, trying to plow ahead. Taken down at the 45.
I think the coach on the sidelines, he's going to be happy with every first down because he knows that's more time off the clock. When you're up like this, multiple scores in the second half, every first down just puts the odds in your favor of winning this game.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Looking across the middle. Taken down at the 33.
Wilson selling this play big time. The defense, they go for the run fake, and that's why he has time to throw the football and makes the completion. Good job.
Wilson's dropping back to pass once again. He's got the catch. Brought down after a gain of 15.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Offense lines up here. First down at the 18. Throw to the left. Almost intercepted.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Throws the pass. Incomplete. Looking underneath that time.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Wilson's got it in the gun. Pass hits the ground and goes incomplete on the short throw. Lining up for a 35-yard field goal. And he puts it through for 3.
Well, this guy's a machine. Every time he gets a chance to go out there and kick a field goal, it is right down the middle. Good job by the offense. Good job by the kicker.
The Texans ready to receive the kick. He'll take it from the 10. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Texans are set for their next possession. Arian Foster lined up in the backfield. The Texans from the 27. Gonna go draw. He's brought down. Coming up, second down. Nickel formation here for the defense. To the ground.
Well, the right side, Jim, the right tackle and the right guard. They look confused. They don't know what to do, so they just get run over, and the quarterback falls down.
Quarters formation here for the defense. The Texans take it from the 23. The hit knocks the ball out incomplete.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Harvin will return the punt. Gains 18. First down on the way. Baldwin's in the slot. Will go ground and tackle down at the 43-yard line.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Second down and 6. The defense gets the sack.
Well, good job that time by the defense. They catch the offense off guard, and they send more guys than the offensive line can block. When you're outnumbered, it's up to the quarterback to get rid of the football. He does it, and he takes the sack.
Russell Wilson hits Zach Miller with that throw. First down here after the completion. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Wilson's able to fake into the line and still has it. On the money. The tackle is made.
Well, he had all day long to throw the football that time. That's why he had success throwing the football down the field. I'll tell you what, this defense, they need to start blitzing this quarterback.
Second down and 8. They are in the backfield in a hurry and will bring him down for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. And it's 3rd and 10 here after the run. Turbin takes his spot in the backfield. Handoff. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time. take it at the 20.
The Texans bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. First down at the 20. Secures it with two hands. They bring him to the turf.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
The Texans snap it at the 26. Fitzpatrick's pass will be incomplete this time.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
He'll throw it over the middle, and that's going to be a 3-and-out.
When you play man-to-man coverage, it takes a good throw and catch. That time, neither was there. Another incomplete pass.
Harvin's got it at the 27. And they are all over Harvin. The Seahawks come out for the next possession. The jumbo set on the field. He'll keep it on the play fake. Makes the reception. Wilson's brought down after picking up 11 on this play.
Crossing routes, that's what you want to throw when you see this type of coverage. 4 deep, cover 4. Look for guys going across the field. Hard for the defense to cover those throws.
First down at the 50. Takes it from the eye, and that picks up 3. It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Here's the handoff, looking for some daylight up the middle, and he's brought down right at the 43. On the way, third down. Wilson from the shotgun, looking to the right side and throwing just when they needed it at last to hit on a third down conversion.
The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
This will probably be the last play before the 2-minute warning here in the final quarter. Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment. And here we have second down. To the ground. Middle. Cushing's there that time for the tackle.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go. And they stop him for a short gain.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. The Seahawks snap it up at the 26. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
The best way to keep the other offense on the sidelines is just keep marching down the field and picking up those first downs. What a good job by the offense.
The defense comes out of the dime. Russell Wilson will take it from the gun. The catch is made. Nice tackle.
Good play call that time by the offensive coordinator. Down inside, when you're inside that 20-yard line or the red zone, find ways to complete the pass. They did that time.
Wow, what a time. Touchdown near the end of this one.
Jim, with that touchdown this late in the game, that ices it. And if you could sing, you could, I'd let you say it's turn out the light, but we know you can't sing. So the game is over.
The Seahawks with the PAT to come. Driving extra point is good. here for the onside kick. They want that football back. And the hands team does its job recovering the onside kick. The Texans offense now marches onto the field. They come out in the dime package. Complete to Hopkins. And he's able to get out to the 34-yard line. They'll go to the hurry up here as the clock runs. He was looking short, but the pass falls incomplete.
Well, the protection was bad. Quarterback didn't have the time. He's off balance, and he throws the incompletion.
Third down and 3. Mace falls out. Oh, they cough up the football, and the defense takes possession.
Well, that's what you call a takeaway. That time the defense just hit the ball carrier so hard that he had to give the football up, and they lose it.
First down, offense readying for the snap. They'll run it here. The 37, he'll be brought down.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
2 tight ends on the field here. Takes it out of the eye. Picks up about 2.
About managing the football game. That's why they ran the football right there. Not a big game, but sometimes you have to be predictable. You have the lead. You're trying to get rid of the clock. You got to run it.
3rd and 4. Handoff made. He's brought down right around the 43-yard line. First down here after the run. Turbin takes his spot in the backfield. How much sweeter is practice going to be this week after the win on that sideline?
Once you win, practice is